Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tyler Gamer, and as you can tell, I'm dressed as a Squid Game guard. You probably know why if you read the title, but I'll explain why in a second. But now, have you guys ever watched Squid Game before? I'm assuming you have, if you clicked on this video. But have you guys ever wondered how would a Squid Game transport their players overseas? For um the front man and the guards to be able to transport all their players, they would definitely need a big aircraft to transport 456 people. The only planes that would be able to carry 456 people are the Airbus A380 and maybe the 747, and that's in real life because neither of them can in Cabin Crew Simulator. But yeah, I customized the A380 to be like a Squid Game plane. So yeah, as you can tell, I customized it to have this Squid Game livery that I found on Cabin Crew Simulator. If you want to get it yourself, just go to the liveries tab and search up Squid Game. But now, yes, as you can tell, I customized the inside. So over here we have like the front man's office. Like the front man would sit here and he'd watch the players like through a camera on here. And then up here we have like the VIP area, like those people in Squid Game season 1 who watched the glass bridge from another room, like the ones wearing the golden mask. So yeah, this is like where they would sit, and yes, back here I did add in their logo. And then over here, this is where all the Squid Game players would sit, and yes, I customized these seats to be like Squid Game colors. And yes, I added in the Squid Game logo, like the three shapes. Then back here, I did add in the Squid Game logo as well, because I thought it looked good back there. But yeah, and in case you guys are wondering, what about the guards? Because there are seats for the players, the VIPs, and the front man. But where would the guards go? Well, the guards, they wouldn't really have a seat. They would sort of just be walking around the plane because they would have to be watching the players, meaning I don't think they would really need a seat. Guards would also be sort of the flight attendants because they would have to pass out food to the players, which is why I'm dressed as a Squid Game guard. Alright, but now without hesitation, let's get straight into the flight. Alright, but now we'll be flying to Tokyo because we don't have a Korean airport in Cabin Crew Simulator, but this is the closest. Alright, but now for menu, I'm just gonna cut the menu down to like a few random things because in Squid Game, they obviously don't get to choose what they eat. They're just sort of given whatever. So there, we'll just have a few random ones. And same with the drinks, so I'm just gonna cut the drink menu to a few random things. Okay, and we'll just go with random flight event. Alright, now think of the flight attendants as like guards because obviously I can't customize the flight attendants to look like Squid Game guards. But think of the flight attendants as Squid Game guards because they're the ones walking around the plane who are serving the passengers. And then we'll go with no emergency. Okay, so we're at our gate, so let's see how many players we have competing in the Squid Games. Alright, we have 342 passengers, which obviously, like I said earlier, in real life there would be 456, because that's how many people are in the Squid Game. But, we can't have that many people on this plane, because in Cabin Crew Simulator, the max passengers an A380 can hold is like 400, but in real life, it's like 800. So, yeah. Alright, but now, everybody, welcome on board Squid Game A380. And yep, we have everything that I showed you guys. Okay, so now we're boarding the passengers, and these passengers have no idea what they're getting into. Well, I mean, the front man and the VIPs do, but the players who are going to be here, they have no idea what they're getting into. Alright, but now there's 3 people up here, like in the front man area, and I guess this guy can be considered the front man, because he's wearing black, and out of everyone up here, he looks the most like the front man. Alright, and then up here we have the VIPs. Only thing that's missing is the golden mask, for the VIPs. But now something I'm curious about is, if Squid Game actually had an A382 transport their passengers or players overseas, how would they get them to the Squid Game Island from the nearest airport? Because obviously the Squid Game Island is small and obviously doesn't have an airport on it, so how would they transport the passengers on here after they land at the nearest airport, which would be probably like Seoul Incheon Airport or another airport on the west coast of Korea. Yeah, they'd have to transport them by helicopter, because that's really the only airway that you could get to that island. And I would play, the Squid Game music, like, the Squid Game intro music right now, because that would be perfect, like, for the boarding music, but I can't play that because, copyright. But yeah, if I was doing this for fun, I would have definitely played that.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain from the flight deck. Welcome aboard the flight. We're expecting a smooth ride today, so the seatbelt sign should remain off for most of the flight. Thanks for flying with us, and once again, welcome aboard.
Time for taxi in the Squid Game A380. And yeah, it doesn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense for there to be kids on here, because if this was actually, like, Squid Game's plane, then I would hope that there are no kids on board. Like, there's no kids competing in the Squid Game. And yes, I did turn off disruptive passengers for this flight, because obviously there will be no Karens here, because the flight attendants, aka the guards, they would probably just shoot them. Like, in Squid Game, if a player misbehaved, the guards would probably just shoot them. But now imagine if there were actually, like, Squid Game games played on this flight. Like if... Hang on. Like, what if lights were to go out? Yeah, imagine if the lights just went out like that and started flickering and the lights out started. We all know what would happen. Alright, but now what would actually be the punishment for if there was a Squid Game event on this flight? Like, for example, if they did the Dalgona thing, would the guards shoot them if they failed to carve out the shape? Or would they throw them,
please be seated for takeoff.
or would they throw them off the plane? Anyways, time for takeoff.
This is your captain from the flight deck. We have reached our cruising altitude. The flight attendant should start their in-flight service shortly. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Okay, so the first person getting served is the front man right now, and these two other people who are up here in the front man's area. And then up here we have the VIPs. But yeah, but obviously if this was a real flight, they wouldn't get to choose what they eat, because obviously, like I said earlier, in the Squid Games, they don't get to choose what they eat or drink. They just get served whatever. And I also hope that, 101, I hope he's not on this flight, because he's gonna be stealing people's food. We all know what happened after 101 stole food from other players. Wait, hang on. Sorry, I had to do that. Just imagine if Gihun on this flight, just ran up to the PA microphone and yelled, "I've played these games before." Just that's exactly what he would have done if he was on this flight. I hope that if this really wasn't Squid Games, there wouldn't be this many kids on this flight, because I hope there are never any kids in the Squid Game. But would they really need to join the Squid Game? Because...
This is your captain from the flight deck. We have started our initial descent and will be landing soon. Thanks for flying with us, and we hope to see you again soon.
Anyways, as I was saying, would the salesman really ask any kids if they wanted to join? Because the whole reason why they go after people in the Squid Games and ask them to join, and the whole reason most of the players joined, and why so many players chose to continue the games, was because they needed the prize money of the Squid Games to pay off their debt. Which I don't think kids can really have debt, because they can't even have credit cards or anything, so yeah, there wouldn't be any kids in the Squid Game other than 222's kid, who we might see in Squid Game Season 3, but aside from that, there shouldn't be any kids in the Squid Game because they don't have a reason to join. Okay, time for landing. But yeah, right now that everyone is deboarding, everyone would be probably doing different things. The VIPs, they would probably um be taken to the Squid Game Island to watch the Squid Game as well. The guards on their hand, they're probably busy knocking out the players so that they could bring them to the Squid Game Island, while the front man, he's probably leaving to the Squid Game Islands himself um to prepare the Squid Games. Now, would a Squid Game flight really be like this? Or would they just simply knock all the players out with whatever those fumes were that they used to knock them out when the players entered um those cars? Okay, and that's the end of the flight. Okay guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, let me know if I should do more Squid Game videos, because you guys probably don't know this about me, but I really like Squid Games. So yeah, if you want me to do some other Squid Game videos, let me know. Also, I just want to give a quick shout out. Please subscribe to my friend Shlundo Minecraft. He just returned to YouTube after 2 years. So if you guys are into Minecraft, please check out his channel. I will leave a link to his channel in the description. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.